welcome back. I'm Alex Siggers here with AV News again to give you a live feed coming to you from FIX 2024. That's right, in Daegu right now, South Korea, and beautiful Daegu, and a beautiful part of Daegu is, of course, the vibrant academic life that is here as well, the school life that comes with it. And we have a representative coming to us from a sciencey area of Gyeongbuk-dae, which is the Gyeongbuk National University. Am I saying that? Is that correct?
That is correct.
KNU. Welcome, Kim Jong-hwan. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
It's perfect. Well, go ahead and introduce yourself very quickly to the people out here.
Introducing myself. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm Jong-han Kim, a PhD student under supervision of the Professor Han Dong-seok, affiliated with the Intelligent Signal Processing Lab at the Gyeongbuk National University.
Perfect. Okay. So let's talk about that. What do you want to introduce? Let's start with the university in general, because I've been to Daegu many times. I've seen the university.
Oh yeah.
Is it the biggest one in this area, right?
I presume yes. And also we are in the actively constructing that in each area.
Always building,
yeah.
Always, absolutely. And so you got a large student population. My understanding, you have a decent-sized foreign student population, not just the language school, but also even in your program.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's talk about your specific program right now before we get into your booth. But first, your program. What is it that you do? What do you study exactly?
My study is the researching the related to the artificial intelligence that may be beneficial for this autonomous driving vehicles, and also there's additional system that provides that the human-centric, that they provided the comfort to that the passengers, and not just as the comfort, but also protect the pedestrians and the passengers on the road.
Yeah, I was at your booth earlier. You were showing me around, and we saw an interesting part of it, which was, of course, the outside, you have LiDAR, autonomous driving. On the inside, you were using facial recognition technology to determine what?
Determine up the 7 classification of the emotion.
7 classifications of emotion. So like happiness, anger, fear, that kind of stuff?
Oh, yes. So basically, if you feel very uncomfortable while the vehicle isn't moving, and the vehicles automatically assist those passengers inside.
Oh, so like if the car is maybe moving around too much and I go and I freak out, then the car is gonna just maybe slow down or something. Is that the idea in the end?
Not just the slow down, but also provided some music that makes you calm down.
That's a great idea.
Or maybe if you get something feel very boring or tired, or maybe it's just a little bit frustrated in the vehicles. So they let you to open the window to ventilate it. That's so make it all the gas out of these vehicles.
It'd be really cool if I'm tired, if it signals to the car to make me a cup of coffee. I think that'd be.
Oh, maybe it's a good idea too for if you get bored or maybe some like feel a little bit gloomy.
Yeah.
Then maybe the technology will tell you, should I order the coffee or some snack in the next launch stations?
Yeah, I mean, why not? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the Center for ICT and Automotive Convergence.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, okay. Center for ICT and Automotive Convergence, as known as CITEC, was selected for the Ministry of the Knowledge Economy 2011 IT Convergence Advanced Human Resource Program Support and opened in July 2011. It is currently designed as a key research instituted by the National Research Foundation of the Korea and is conducting the development of a core technology for human-centric autonomous driving based on the multi-intelligence. We also the primary research of the autonomous driving vehicles, and along with the other research, including emotion recognition, human activity recognition, and also adversarial imaging that can reconstruct the images in extreme weather condition that is difficult to recognize object around the vehicles.
That's pretty fascinating, that last part there too. You know, in snow or rain, you're able to kind of still use autonomous driving, hopefully. And so that's fascinating. You also brought some material for us to look at. Can we kind of go through what you brought for us here?
Oh yes, this is an introducer that I mentioned that about SciTechs. And
What
the
else do you have?
second one is you're not only considering the safety of the vehicle, but also personalize the control of for passengers, and also make the providers some comfort, as I already mentioned this one. And then you're not just communicated with the detecting the radar of the vehicles, but also communicating different vehicles. There's a danger ahead. Maybe under the constructions, or or maybe there's some natural disaster ahead. There's a road that's cut out, so provided some information within a short time.
Yeah.
And but also vehicles are going to very speed, and that is the slides that they explain about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell us about this exhibition. We're here at FIX 2024.
Yes.
You know, what was the goal of this exhibition? What was your main purpose?
What is the main purpose is we are share and display the latest our research contents, and then the research achievements. Hopefully we can build the network with the various researchers and the industrial professionals, that we can share our experimental results, that we can later we can get collaboration to expand and
Well, you also have you have a lot that you're trying to do. You're trying to show your products or your technologies to companies that could work with you, show off your students' learning, but also maybe even recruit students. I noticed, you had a lot of Korean students there as well, and you had people from a lot of different countries as well within it, right?
Course, yes.
What countries are represented in your laboratory?
Okay, in our laboratory, that I believe we have majority of the lab mates are from Korean.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the people who from the Uganda, Vietnamese, and Chinese.
Yeah. Now, is that a mix of, master's students and PhD students?
But we have both.
Yes.
And we also have some undergraduate students who is going to participate in after that graduate.
Yeah.
They're going to be joining as a master's student.
That's really exciting for an undergraduate student to be able to participate in this kind of study and field in autonomous driving. Because when I was a student, when I was in college,
yes,
we didn't have cars like this. We didn't even have iPhones. I came from a long time ago, friend. So we didn't get the chance to do some of the things you guys are doing. So I think that's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So other things we do want to talk about. How's it been? So yesterday was a really busy day. Lots of things going on.
Oh, yeah.
How was the first day of the event?
Oh yeah, we are on the alert.
Yeah.
Like we are the city mayors come and visit us.
Yeah, that must be high pressure.
Oh yeah, we are just ready for that to wait for that to see coming here, and then we have to explain it briefly.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to stay here for.
Yeah, the VIP tour and the mayor's coming through. It's like a 30-second elevator pitch. What do you got? What do you got?
Yes.
Good. Well, okay. Let's talk about it then. What was in the booth? What you have showing off right now? What is your? I don't know. I don't want to say 장점, but because what are you showing off in your booth? I saw a car there.
Yes.
Okay, so we talked about the facial features, and you mentioned something about testing the car already. Where are you testing this autonomous driving car?
It's in the mostly in the campus.
So it's driving around with students around too, right?
Yes.
No accidents? No student accidents?
No student accidents.
Good.
No student
Perfect.
accidents.
It's doing its job.
If something accidents that come in before, it will just have to shut down.
Yeah, so that's good news, right? So it's going well, obviously. I'm even seeing in the slide you have in front of us here.
Also, we mentioned that we also have maybe 2 days ago,
Yeah.
there's a live contest.
Really? What was the context? Explain that.
Last time I remember that the Inha University and the Gyeongbuk National participate in the maybe competitive contest. There has to be all the autonomous vehicle must be completed or racing course.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And
Yes.
so how many different autonomous vehicles participated?
I remember that was a 10.
Wow, 10 different vehicles.
10 different vehicles, but there's some same affiliated university.
So Kate, was your vehicle involved, or were you like the judge, or?
No, it's one of my colleagues and teams
Yeah.
are actively participating, and they completed the course without any accidents. Even that time there's lots of rain, and then even the starting being a sunset.
Yeah. Wow. So, what is something like? What's a challenge on this course when you're driving the car? Do you walk in front of it to try and mess it up? Do you throw things at it? Like, how does it? What makes it challenging? What is the most difficult part of the course?
The most challenging is we have to make that based on the actual vehicles. That has to be non-standard test. That might be included at the different environments. And also not all the road is nice and clean. And it has to be drive on the off-road.
Oh, and off-road as well.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And so I can't even imagine how difficult that must be.
Oh, it is. It has to be because it's a real life. There's no mercy.
It's true. If we want to get to level 4 autonomous driving,
Yeah.
we really need to. It has to be perfect, near perfect anyway.
And if I'm not perfect, people are not going to use it.
I swear though, autonomous driving cars are safer than normal drivers out on the road.
Yeah.
I trust them more than I trust the person next to me.
Such as drunken driver.
And that's another thing about it too. And what you're studying right now has so many different potential impacts. One, general safety, because if everything goes to plan, these are safer than humans. We make mistakes.
Yes.
The ability to remove drunk driving incidents,
Yes.
also a big deal as well. And potentially, the more cars you have doing this, the faster traffic can go as well, a more efficient system. So I think it's fascinating what you're doing, and hopefully you continue to keep
Yes.
working through it.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything else in here you wanted to show us?
Oh, yeah. This one is for personalizing, but this is I'm going to be, maybe skip it.
Okay, yeah.
This is the.
Oh, is this an actual test?
Oh, yeah. So let me just.
You have the video. Yeah, let's play the video on this. This is cool.
All right. Is it playing in this one? Oh.
It may not play on this one.
I'm sorry. This is.
This is the picture. Okay.
But this one is playing this way. But yeah. But.
So what are we looking at? This is a front seat of your car. If you actually
not my car, but the whole
not your car. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. This is a car that is autonomous driving.
Yes.
On the right side, you can see there's no driver. There is a video. I actually have the video on this screen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
no, that's a YouTube channel. We've seen it over there.
Yes.
If you go to their booth, you can actually see an example of them driving through campus with people around them and everything. They're not touching the wheel. It's a very impressive system they have going on.
Yes.
Okay, anything else here?
Anything else here? This is we also. The researching about the human activity recognition that designed for medical field. So we have so many people maybe globally has people who are living in isolated area, or maybe the hospital patient requires a constant monitor by the medical staff. But medical staff cannot rely on because even the working shift, they might be paying out of the attentions. So we give that as medical staff reduce the overloaded work, provided that the artificial intelligence system, such this.
Well, that's great. So it's beyond, obviously your work goes beyond just automotive, but in all aspects of the field as well.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a chance here. Tell me about some of your successes as an organization. What are some of the academic successes you've had, contributions you've made, internationally, domestic, whatever it may be?
Which one has to be started? Has to be starting from me or starting for a group?
So you have some papers published, I'm guessing.
Okay. I have I'm a PhD student.
Yeah.
You
have to do lots of papers.
Not many, but I will tell you. I have 3 journals published internationally.
That's 3 more than me.
and the MDPI from the publication in the MDPI, and two MDPI and the IEEE Access, which is the impact factor score was more than 3.0.
Yeah, that's great.
And then currently I might have two patents. One more patent is on the way after I submitted about 2 weeks ago. And then for this, and then actively participate in that the many conference.
Yeah, clearly. So what about the CITAC as a whole?
So they contributing that the autonomous driving research and then the other than artificial intelligence research projects. We have published more than 70 domestic and international papers, and then applied for about 40 patents. And then we are conducting the joint research with the 10 different local industries. And we also nurturing the talents in this campus has produced about 30 master. 30. Okay.
You got about.
Yeah, 30 masters and a doctoral level researcher for past 3 years, contributing to the academia and industries.
Great. Well, okay. Well, perfect. Thank you so much. Just gonna go ahead and end it right here with a question about the future. What is the future plans for your organization, for your research center? What do you expect next?
What we are expecting next is we are keep continuing the focus on the core autonomous driving technologies research, and through this, we aim to increase the reliability, the convenience of the autonomous driving technology, and we plan to more joint research with the different academia, research institutes, and the industry, and the more different industry that we hopefully increase the regional industry growth.
Yeah, and hopefully too, as you continue to expand, we'd love to see this technology getting out, not just to Daegu, which I know you're doing a lot of work in Daegu, obviously, but I'd love to see a lot of it get out to Seoul, and of course, my home country, the United States, as well.
Oh.
I mean, obviously, I want to see this technology go out and make a safer environment for all of us.
Oh yes, and we are cultivating the many talents in the talent and maybe outside the talents. And we also secure more papers and patents. And
Absolutely, yeah, keep it going, keep the research going, obviously.
Yeah, and then we have a more collaboration and expand our capability of our research center, capability of our research in our research center, and then we make the Daegu city much more smarter and safer.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for talking with us, Jung-hwan, today. It's been an absolute pleasure.
It's a pleasure with you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Absolutely. And if you want to check them out, make sure you do go to the KNU booth. It's actually right in our site. We can see it just over there here.
Yeah, happy to welcome you guys.
All right, and we'll see you in just a bit. Thanks for joining us. Have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice job. Great job, man.
Thank you.